Men are dead in their trespasses and sins. They are not only dead, they are in bondage to sin. What life they have is only life to follow the prince of this air. They are haters of God. They are enemies of God. They are blind. They do everything in their power to restrict and restrain every bit of knowledge that they already possess about God. They work with all their might to close down their conscience so it will no longer speak to them. They would rather suffer in a devil's hell throughout all eternity than bow the knee and repent and believe in your God. Now, go try to learn an evangelism technique to bring them to life. Give long, drawn-out altar calls. Tell all sorts of soupy stories. Manipulate their passions, their emotions, and the only thing you will have is a group of twofold sons of hell. For men to be saved, there is only one way, and that is for one man like Ezekiel to step out in the midst of that valley and preach the only message God has promised to bless. And that is the gospel of Jesus Christ. When we're looking for missionaries or when we're interviewing candidates, we want one thing. A man who knows that the ministry is an impossibility. That men cannot be converted any more than the dead can be raised and worlds can be brought out of nothing. A man who realizes that he only has a few weapons of warfare, but they are powerful. The preaching of the gospel, intercessory prayer, and sacrificial dying to self-love. Give me men and women like that. We'll see the gospel advance in this world. But the more you depend upon the arm of the flesh, the more churches attempt to grow, not by being biblical, but finding the latest thing to appeal to the greatest number of people. As long as we're doing that, we will never see the power of God. And the church, in its desire to become relevant, makes itself look like a fool in the midst of its enemies. The church today in America looks like a Six Flags over Jesus. Because if you draw people using carnal means, you will have to keep people using carnal means.